These are the 5 worst modifications I've done to my Toyota Tacoma.
If you or anyone you know has any of these modifications, please don't get offended. It just didn't work for my truck. But if it works for you, more power to you.
Number 1, undoubtedly, has to be the bull bar. When I first got this Voodoo Blue truck, there was a bunch of companies that wanted to send out products, and I said no to a lot of them. But the bull bar was one that I was very interested in and I thought would be great for the channel. That was not the case at all. I've done some pretty dumb things on the channel. I try to make my own bed mat out of floor mats from Walmart. Half of my truck is chrome, half of my truck is black. And when I did those 2 videos, the bed mat and the whole 2-color truck thing, I thought it would get attention on the channel. The bull bar undoubtedly got more attention than anything else. Probably not for the right reasons. The hate for the bull bar was unreal. But yeah, the bull bar had to go. The channel was on a steady decline with the bull bar. I couldn't believe it. Number 2, if there was one that caused emotional damage, almost crying, it is the locking gas cap. Before I had this truck, I had a 2020 TRD Sport. And for some reason when I was younger, I felt like everybody was out to get me. So I thought if I was young with a brand new truck, someone was gonna put sugar or salt, choose your poison, down my gas tank. So I was one step ahead of the haters and I went to get a locking gas cap.
Okay, so at this point I'm telling you the absolute horror story that I had with this gas cap, but I thought instead of telling you, why not show you? And I gotta say, it is as embarrassing as it was when it first happened. Here's like 2 minutes of me suffering and being in absolute panic. So here goes nothing. We start by trying to see if it even fits, and it goes in without a problem, but it doesn't take me long to realize I messed up. So right here I see it's tight. Tell her to lock it, and
lock it.
It wasn't locked.
Okay, I didn't lock it right. Hold on.
I want to see if it's coming off.
And then this is where the panic sets in, because now it's really locked.
No, I think now it's locked.
Oh God.
Babe, I typed in what you told me to type, and you told me to buy the first one that came up, so that's what I did.
How are we even gonna get this out now?
I don't know. This is gonna be very embarrassing going to Toyota for this.
Yeah.
And I threw it away. I didn't even return it. I didn't ask for my money back. I just didn't want to deal with that stuff. Number 3, the 285s. I think the 285s are one of the modifications I regret the most financially. So just to fit 285s, I had to get new wheels, new tires, upper control arms, and a body mount chop. That's 4 things for one modification. It just doesn't make sense. 265, 75, R16s is probably the best size, but if you really need a 33, 255, 85, R6. Number 4 is a problem because of number 3. So to upgrade to 280, so to properly run the 285s, I had to get upper control arms. That in itself is a headache. You don't know what brand to buy, you don't know what type of upper control arm to buy. You have to find somebody that knows how to do an alignment on a lifted truck with independent front suspension. Most shops, at least around me, are all Jeep shops and they work on solid front axles. I spent more money on alignments than I did on the upper control arms alone. But yeah, upper control arms, nah. And last but not least, Plasti-Dip. Plasti-Dip is a double-edged sword. So it's very easy to find and it's super affordable. The problem is there's always a trade-off, and that's with the installation process. Right now, it was super sunny out. Now it's cloudy and super windy. No one warned me about overspray. There is overspray everywhere on my truck. Mind you, I took like 30 minutes to cover everything that I could. If there's just a little bit of wind, it's gonna pick it up and move it all down the side of your truck, all down the front of your truck. It gets everywhere. I still have it on the truck now. I've given up. I don't plan on taking it off. I don't even want to begin to take it off. I would probably be picking little black bits of Plasti-Dip until the brand new Toyota Tacoma came out. And with that being said, what are the 5 worst mods you've done to your truck?